So I grew up in San Antonio, and we had this ranch up here in the hill country that I was fortunate to come to as a young child. I had the opportunity to explore and fool around outside and become curious about it. For me, it's very spiritual in that the first 20 minutes of light and the last 20 minutes of light of each day, there's an almighty hand involved in it. And that soothes me and restores me, and that's the connection. It always has been my connection.
I had a godmother who had a place in Rock Springs, and she would let us go up there, and she had a beautiful creek on her property, and we would just love to go play and fish.
The majority of kids grow up on concrete in a major city. Most kids don't own a ranch. Most kids don't have a grandfather or an uncle that invites them regularly to go out of doors. As a state, I think we're much healthier as a state in the future if people value open space, they value wildlife habitat, they value wild and scenic places. And if it's not relevant because they've never been invited to it, they've never seen it, they've never put their toes in the creek, then how can we expect them to protect it when it's their turn to make decisions? I wrote a check as a trustee the other day, and I focused on the yellow school buses coming through here. I love people being invited on a place like this for the first time, and there's a positive volunteer here to serve them and impact them in a great, beautiful way with a positive natural resource message. For some, it changes their life. You know, they just, wow, I can't get enough of that. I want to go back. I want to bring mom back. I want to study it. I'm interested in water or birds or trees or flora or fauna. And it just becomes part of their life. Some people will attribute it to a 4-hour unloading off a yellow school bus at a place like this. And for that, that's just magic to me. The Cibolo Nature Center, in my mind, has become on par now with the San Antonio Zoo, the San Antonio Botanical Center, the Whitty. This is one of the places in the San Antonio metropolitan area where thousands of kids get unloaded and put their toes in that creek. And for many, it might be the only one of 2 or 3 or 4 times in their whole life that they're actually unloaded off a yellow school bus and asked to enjoy a place that's this beautiful. So we need to endow the Cibolo Nature Center to match up with the permanency of this place that's protected by a conservation easement. I just like the idea of young people learning something positive for a long, long time. So there you have it. Why don't we all go back to drinking wine and not listening to this guy?